Hope for the best. What time is it? It's 1:50 a.m.
150. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna hope for the best. All right. It's been about a week. We missed a week, but it's okay. We're back in here. Oh gosh, this is a bad opening. Rate this 5 stars. Welcome back to the City on the Couch podcast. It's about to be 2 a.m. So if you're listening to this and we possibly sound tired,
because we are.
Yeah. Like I just came back. Oh man. I was driving all around. I just came back. I was speeding. I made sure when I passed the cops, I slowed down like everybody else does. So, but yeah, we're back. Back at it like we never missed it. YT. So how was your week?
It was good. Nothing too crazy. Twitter discourse, the usual. Dropped the box on a coworker's hand today, and she went home. So that was my highlight of my day.
Fired.
She was dramatic though. She shouldn't have been there in the first place.
This nigga, bruh.
She shouldn't have, bruh. She shouldn't have been in the way.
Oh,
told her to move.
So, all right. So this podcast, we have a lot of notes. By a lot, I mean we have stuff from the 6th. As we are recording this right now, it is August 20th. So yeah, that's a good 14 days. I was never good at math, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Quick little things probably to discuss real quick. For starters, did you see the Dragon Ball Super movie?
I did not. They wanted me. Sorry, I'm yawning. Shouldn't do that. They wanted me to go tomorrow, but kind of early, and I was like, I'm probably not even gonna be up that early. So, but I've seen clips like people recording stuff in theaters, so not gonna give anything away. But I saw the big thing about Gohan, and I thought that was actually pretty cool. So I probably will see it eventually.
So I saw the movie yesterday, and I have to say, at first when I was first watching it, I was like, wow, I'm not really into this the way it's animated. I've never been a big fan of 3D animation. I've always thought it was just all right. I just thought sometimes when people do it, it's because they can't afford to just draw it themselves, i.e. when they did it in Overlord. They've done it a few times. There's a few of the anime that don't come to mind, but Overlord is the first one. AOT in that newest season they did it. I mean, I don't know why Mappa did it. Mappa seems like they can draw really well, especially from that Chainsaw Man trailer. That shit looks beautiful. So, but regardless though, it looked really, really, really nice. I don't know if I said it, but like I said, it's 2 a.m. We're hoping for the best. But this is probably one of my favorite Dragon Ball movies. I'm not gonna lie. I actually did like this one a little bit more than the Dragon Ball Super Broly, only because I like the story. Piccolo is the star of the show. So yeah, I liked it. It was pretty good.
That's good. The CG thing, it depends. Cause when it's people, it could look weird, or example the Titans and
the Titans look disgusting.
Some of them were alright. Some of them were. There were more 2D ones in the whatchamacallit, the part 2. I thought the Armor Titan was really good. I thought the Armor Titan looked really good. The Beast Titan didn't look that great. At least the first time around.
Yeah, the first time he didn't look great at all.
Part 1, when they was in the Marley part, in the part 2, they it was CG, but they drew 2D over him, so it actually looked pretty nice. I don't know how they did that, but it looks pretty nice. Best CG I've seen is honestly the mobile suits and the latest Gundam stuff that they use CG Hathaway.
That looks good.
Hathaway Origin and I can't remember I forget the name of the new one, the brand new one that came out. Those look really good, but I think it's because they're technically inanimate objects. It looks really good, but people, human type stuff, it could look weird. Time. Yeah, it might not look as real. So
that looked good. I like the way
there's just not enough people to there's literally not enough people to make as much anime as they're putting out in the first place. So a lot of shit's gonna be CG for a while, or going forward until they do something about that.
This I did like though. I feel like it, when you watch it, I feel like this style fit the way the story goes. I mean, it would have worked either way, but I didn't mind this one as much as like something else. Like Berserks, people say it's not that bad. I
No,
personally
that's
won't watch
disgusting.
it because it just doesn't pique my interest like that. But
Nah, I've
regardless,
seen it. That does not look good. There's nothing about that looks good.
so the 1 week that we didn't record, the Crunchyroll Expo happened and a lot of stuff was announced. So this is gonna be quick little stuff. We have Don't Toyobi, Miss Nagatoro, second season got announced. I'm hyped. YT, are you hyped for this?
Mildly excited. I wouldn't go with hype. It was a nice watch. You read it, so you probably more hyped than me because you know it's
Yeah,
about
there's
to
certain
happen.
things I'm looking for.
But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Then we have Tower of God season 2. I could care less about this.
Started to read it, tried to reread like what the anime did, and lost interest. Not even because it was bad. I was just like, go back to what I was reading before. So, I mean, I'll watch it. I actually didn't watch the full trailer, so I don't know if the art style is different or going to be the same. But that visual right there looks way different than what the first season was. So, if that's what it's going to look like, then I might watch it.
Then we have My Hero season 6 coming to Crunchyroll on October 1st. This one I'm actually kind of excited for because this is where My Hero takes the turn. And from this point on, there's not that much more My Hero left because if people don't know, My Hero's in its final arc, which I actually have to read the newest chapter today. Same thing with Black Clover. But My Hero's in its final arc. So from this point, it's not going to be that many seasons left. Honestly, I think season 7 is going to be the arc where people will be like a little confused on a lot of characters. How you feeling about this, YT?
There's one main thing I'm looking forward to.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Do with my boy, but I ain't gonna say who. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, supposed to be a lot of fighting, so I'm looking forward to that. I really hope they're not making another movie in the background, and this just gets the chance to they go all in on this and not have to make a fourth movie, but they probably are. So, but we'll see. So hope this gets an adaptation it probably deserves of what's coming at least.
And we have some movies coming to Crunchyroll. So on September 21st, we have JJK 0. On August 18th, which had already passed at the time of this recording, we have Your Name also coming. And I think there was one more, but I could be wrong. But those two movies are coming. Personally, Your Name is probably one of my favorite anime movies, and JJK 0, I almost wanted to fall asleep because I thought it was that boring.
Agree with you on Your Name. JJK 0, don't know yet because I didn't see it before, so I finally get to watch it.
Well,
because people be saying like they wish what's his name, Yuta is the main character. Yeah, so, like, he should have been the main character instead of Yuji.
Hell
so
no.
So
it should just be Yuji.
Saying that, yo. I've seen that on Twitter a lot.
People don't know what they talking about. Yuta is not interesting. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a JJK fan at all. I think that the manga isn't really interesting. I didn't really like the anime. So people are on crackers when they say that Yuta should be the main character. I'm starting to think that these people that watch and read anime and manga, nah. Some of them that be saying some things like that, nope, not the one. Then what else we got? This is like quick, but so this is gonna be real quick. I'm gonna go right on to the next thing. Japan had gave the film Red movie a 2.5, and they gave the superhero movie for Dragon Ball 4.2. And from what I've learned from people in Japan is that they critique things very hard. Personally, I kind of agree with the Dragon Ball thing being at a 4.2. With Film Red, I've only seen or they gave it a 2.9. I only see bits and pieces of Film Red, and some things look really good. It's just one of those things I'm probably gonna have to see for myself. I hope the movie doesn't suck, but at the same time too, I'm not really interested in the movie like that anymore. I'm just gonna see it 'cause I like One Piece, but yeah, I'm not too hype about it.
Those mad 1 stars. That makes me kind of iffy, but I've seen. I found a cam website that I watched like the first 10 minutes on. It actually looks really good. Like it does look nice. I'm still excited to see it whenever they finally announce it's coming to the West theaters. So yeah, it'll probably be one of those movies. Somebody said it's like all the movies put into one. Because like what's that dude? O'Hara? So he saw it like 4 times already. So man, he's pretty respectable opinion guy. So we'll see. I'm still excited for it. Just hurry up and announce it for the West.
Some more anime news we have is Chihiro season 3, JJK season 2, Mob Psycho season 3 coming October 5th, which I'm really happy about. And I believe that's all we have for right now. Like I said, this is a really long list. So this is like the speed run section. Before it's actually something I want to sit here and talk about. So how you feeling about these 3?
JJK, it's cool. Probably season 2, 2023. Don't know if I'll read it or not before that, but either way, I'm gonna probably watch it.
I'm definitely not going back to reading that.
Mob Psycho, definitely watching. They're saying one episode had like you remember that One Piece episode, like where I don't remember which number it was, where there was where Luffy was punching Kaido mad long in Gear 4.
Yeah, like, that's the one they had to take like 20,000 people to draw, right?
Yeah, it had like 20,000 something individual drawn frames in the episode. They said there's like an episode like that in Mob Psycho season 3, and they said there's no CG animation at all, like in terms of like the main shit. So
so that's just on the fire.
Oh yeah, Mob Psycho easily gonna be probably the best animated thing this fall. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that.
Either.
Yeah, because if they going like that, I'm like, okay,
yeah,
definitely watching that.
Then all right, so on to like quick little gaming news. We have Dragon Ball FighterZ getting rollback netcode, but this is only for the PS5 and the Series X and PC. Everybody else, yeah, good luck. And essentially, if people don't know what rollback netcode is, it's just supposed to make the gameplay a lot smoother. Not supposed to be as laggy. Just just kind of try to be like 1-to-1, not be like 1 to like 14, because people be having trash connection. As well as Multiverses season pass just dropped, and they're adding Black Adam and the Gremlins. I don't know. I forgot what movie the Gremlins from, but they're adding Black Adam and the Gremlins. What? That is it? Straight of the Gremlins? Like that's the name of the movie, right? Oh,
yeah.
All right, that's how I honestly, I've never seen that movie before.
I've seen them both, but it's been a while. I mainly only ever saw the second one like that. I don't remember the first one like that.
So, and then they have the season 1 battle pass is out. I didn't actually look to see what was in the battle pass. I just know that some people said from TikTok they wasn't really interested in the battle pass. Kind of like you get it, but it wasn't nothing to like blow them away. Me personally, I'm waiting until Black Adam drops in the game, so I'll go back to playing it. As well as I haven't actually played in a while because I've been playing a lot of Tower Fantasy.
I haven't played in a minute either. The only thing I've seen was like the LeBron Robin skin and the Dr. Harleen Quinzel skin.
Oh, I actually do like those skins. I low-key do want to actually buy those. Maybe when I go back on the game, I'll get them. But other than that, I haven't had a sense of urgency to go back on Multiverses. I guess I've been playing a lot of Tower Fantasy. And for those of y'all who are probably wondering what Tower Fantasy is, it's a new MMO game made in China, because that's where it seems like a lot of these kind of RPG style Breath of the Wild games are coming from right now.
Not sponsored.
No, it's not sponsored yet. It's cool. I like it. I've been enjoying it. My only critique about the game is that it's capped. So each day has a different cap. Now you're probably sitting there wondering, well, what do you mean by that? So for those of y'all who don't know, or just people who just don't know in general, China has a certain amount of time that they can play a game a day. So to not make people do it like OD, they put a cap about how many levels you can do a day. So right now, the time we're speaking, the cap is level 42. I don't know what the cap is going to be tomorrow because they haven't leveled up in 2 days. So yeah. But I do like it though. And it's also a gacha game. Well, it's a MMORPG with gacha elements. So do with that information what you will. Personally, if you don't play gacha games, don't go in there expecting like anything crazy, because you're gonna need some type of gacha element. I'm probably just rambling at this point, so fuck it. On to the next day.
Do you, fam?
Nah, man. On to the next day.
You're the gacha guy.
I do like gacha games, but so back to more anime news. look. We got the Chainsaw Man anime opening and ending theme will be revealed on September 19th. You hyped for that?
Oh yeah, I expect them to be fire. I'm
That's
actually pretty hyped for it now that I'm caught up on Chainsaw Man. It's actually pretty good. So definitely will be watching.
okay.
They got the God Squad of people on there, so I fully expect them to go off. One of the
Now,
main dudes from Black Clover do that is on the anime, so I expect it to pop off.
this is something I actually do want to discuss though. So, Haikyuu,
Oh man.
right? 2 parts for the final, right? It's 2 parts?
Yeah.
Two parts.
2
movies. Now, you go on this first. You're a big Haikyuu fan.
Yeah, I was trying to hold it down as the anime only Haikyuu fan. You know, like to the top, like it was mostly animated well. It had its moments. I remember that episode where fucking what's the captain's name again? It starts with a D.
Who?
The captain.
Not Daichi? Or is that a different anime?
Oh, Daichi. I almost said Daisuke or something. Yeah, it's Daichi. I remember now. There's a fucking episode where he's diving to keep the ball in play, and literally this man is like his head is looking behind his body on some horror movie type shit as he's falling to the ground.
See, I've never seen that. What the fuck?
So I've seen, yeah, it's one of the memes, like when they say like that season like has some iffy spots in some episodes, which it did, but it was still good. Like when the big shit was happening, like they showed out for like the important moments. I liked it. It's just that like if they were saying like they were gonna do a season 5 and then the part 2 movies to finish it, honestly nobody be complaining and everybody would be rejoicing, because like a whole season 5 and then 2 movies to finish it, that should have been the original decision, because from what I understand, it's like more than like 110 chapters left to adapt between 2 movies. Unless these movies are damn near 3 hours long, some shit's gonna get fucked over. The animation will be fire, I'm not questioning that, but there are probably some moments that are gonna get shafted. I haven't read it. I've only seen up to the top, so where that ended. So who knows? I just know there's a time skip. That's the only thing I know. I've seen what they look like, but like I haven't read anything. I'm probably gonna read it now, to be honest with you.
My thing with IQ doing 2 parts is, one, alright, in season 5 that most recently aired, right?
Nah, it's 4, because people were thinking it was, because they thought it was season 5 plus 2 movies, but the translation was wrong. So it was just 2 movies.
So they never went against like what's the red team? That's how I know it's been a minute. They never went against the red team, right?
That's Nekoma, the one that they used to be rivals with back in the day, when the little giant was there.
So they never played Nekoma. They just both qualified to play each other, right?
Yeah, I don't even think they're in the same bracket. Like they have to go all the way to even play them, is the way I remember it. So they weren't even in the same bracket.
If that's the case, then yeah, why don't they just do another season and then drop?
Exactly. That's why people are pissed. It's like, why wouldn't you just do a whole another season and then do? Because wouldn't it take it to like, I'm assuming like whatever happens, it would take it to like the time skip if they did a whole nother season. Yeah. And then the movies could be about the time skip or whatever.
Like it literally makes no sense to do that, because it's like, all right, yo, like we're gonna get 2 movies and like you said, everything's gonna be cut out. So there might be moments within like the 2 matches before they happen that are like really good for like Hinata or Kageyama, but you don't get to see all that stuff. Or even with other teams they're facing, you don't get to see that stuff. We're just probably gonna get the end of that thing, probably a little montage of when they go against each other, then they're gonna go against each other, and then they're gonna montage that shit. It's like, now granted, IQ does have like a pacing problem, especially season 3, right? Season 3 is the season where the whole match was that one season.
I kind of like that, not gonna lie. I know some people don't like that. I kind of thought that was cool.
I didn't like it because it's like you took the whole season just to do that one singular match. Now, don't get me wrong, like it's a really good season. I did enjoy it for the most part, but it's like you could have added in other stuff too. Like you could have made it more condensed. You could have just cut it down some. So like in Ace of Diamond, right, which is the other sports anime manga that I read / watch, like they don't take too long on matches like that. There's on fire matches. Don't get me wrong. There's fire matches, but they know how to speed it up and pace it really well. Whereas Haikyuu just takes OD long to get it going, and I feel like that's been a problem with it since the beginning. So I don't know why they would do 2 movies, because now, like you said, we're gonna get mad stuff that's just cut out. So it's not gonna hit the save. So if anything, they're kind of killing the Haikyuu anime. The manga is the manga. I've heard a lot of people say it makes the most about how it ends, but at least they got a proper ending. For people who are just anime only, it's like you're about to get a scuffed ending because you won't get to see like the full potential of everything now. I don't like that. I feel like they should do a season 5, finish out that match that they're about to have, and then you could do 2 movies. Kind of like how the Mugen Train is. They did the train, but then they redid the train in the anime. Like, just do something like that. But
they didn't really redo the thing. The only thing they added on new was that like first episode.
Well,
where,
yeah,
like, before Rengoku got on the train.
But they
just
still
cut it up in the thing.
Yeah, they just made it more episodic for people who may have not had access to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's just lazy in my opinion to make 2 movies instead of just, and somebody's probably like, how's that lazy? It's like, because you easily could just, I'm not saying easily, but if you need to take a break, just take a break. Like, you don't have to run back a whole nother Haikyuu season. Like, yeah, people are gonna question like where it's at, but I think they could wait. What's the this sidebar? One Punch Man season 3 got announced, but when One Punch Man season 2, I think aired in what, 2019. So that's 3 years since One Punch Man season 2. And when did Haikyuu?
I think Haikyuu was 2019. It was either 2019 or 2020.
So it was 2020.
Yeah.
So the One Punch Man fan base has been waiting 3 years to get a season 3, and after 3 years of patiently waiting, they finally got a season 3. They telling me that they couldn't have waited an extra year, or whoever's like producing it waited an extra year to just get it out.
I agree.
And then I think this even got delayed too because of COVID. But it
probably did.
So what was this? Production IG makes Haikyuu or produces it?
Really? Production IG does?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not know that. Is that new? That they always done it?
Nah, yeah, they've always done it.
Wow. Okay, that explains why some of them shit is, I guess, pretty fire animation. I did not know that.
But it's like they couldn't have just. Cause what the production IG have coming out soon? That's
probably mad slice of life anime.
So the next thing they have coming out is literally Fooly Cooly, and that's in 2023.
They're bringing that back. Didn't even know that was coming back.
I think this is gonna be a movie. I could be all, but I believe it's gonna be a movie. But that comes out in 2023. They have an OVA coming out this year, which is probably out. It's called Marathi the Patriot.
No idea.
I think this is already out, but regardless, like they don't have anything coming out for a minute. So they all right. They have, oh look, your anime. They have Legend of the Galactic Hero movies coming out.
Oh yeah, because they're doing the retelling, yeah, or the newer version of it. Yeah, might watch that one day.
Outside of that, they don't have a lot of stuff coming out, so they really couldn't have sit there and just made the season.
I don't know why they just didn't like a full 24 episode season 5, and then like take another year and a half off, and then be like, oh yeah, we're doing the movies. If they did that, because a full 25 episodes would probably take you mad far, and then you could do 2 movies and like not have to worry about like pacing issues at all. I feel like if it's like 110 chapters,
especially it's 110. So all right, so most anime adapts what, 2 to 3 chapters,
depending on how long the chapters are and what's going on. Yeah.
So let's just say on average, Haikyuu does 2 to 3, right? Mm-hmm. So if they were to do season 5 and all of season 5, that would be what, like 50 chapters, 50 or so chapters, give or take, right?
Yeah. Also depending on how long they like spend on certain stuff and what's going on in the chapters. Yeah.
So that just leaves 25 for one movie and 25 for the next movie. There's
Sounds like good math to me.
there's literally enough to where they could just do another season. They're like, I feel bad for, like I said, Haikyuu only or anime only watchers, because it's like, yeah, y'all just gonna kill this anime for no reason. And the thing is too, I feel like maybe they do know, maybe production IG does know, and maybe they understand it. But Haikyuu is very big in Japan.
Yeah.
Like they said, Haikyuu is so big that but it was so big in Japan that a lot of kids stayed in high schools so they could play volleyball. Like Haikyuu is really big.
Shit,
So
if
it's
I
like,
could do it, I would have did it.
yeah, like
more fun.
like I'm watching it made me want to go play volleyball. So it's like I said, like what's the point of kicking it to the curb if you're not really coming out with nothing like anytime soon?
Like I said, unless the movie's like damn near 3 hours long. That's the only way, but that's not gonna happen.
Other than that, nah. So
Then fucking like we're gonna see this trend more often, like anime movies.
oh man, I'm not gonna lie.
After like I don't want to say like there's been anime movies before, but like once they saw
I
like
think
how
the
big Demon
success-
Slayer was,
Yeah,
like, it's gonna be more often.
like no funny stuff, right? I pray on everything. I would hate for Oda to go that route with One Piece, and I don't think he ever would. But on top of that too, I can't tell the future, but I would hate for him to go that route.
To do what?
Just to have the anime somehow magically catch up to the manga and then be like, okay, we're just gonna finish this shit out in a movie. Granted, I don't think he would do that, but if he were to, seeing the success of like Demon Slayer or a lot of other anime movies,
Film Red's doing like mad numbers right now too. So.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, all
like-
the One Piece movies have done pretty well, especially the last, like Film Z and Stampede. I think did pretty well.
but it's like, what would stop him from getting the bag and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do a movie? I mean, granted, I don't think he would because he's already getting the Netflix show or the Netflix One Piece. And
Okay, so you seen that man's house? I don't think he needed no more money.
I never seen Oda's house. I want to see this.
There was a whole thing like last week where
Oda's
they interviewed him in
house.
his house.
Let me see this.
This man has like a dragon bath. He has like he has a life-size statue of like a mannequin of Bruce Lee, like at the fucking wax museum or some shit in his house.
Yeah, keep
Is
talking.
this-
I'm looking this up.
Yeah, I got you. He's got this this giant giraffe in his house. What else he got? He has like a 100 foot screen TV in the fucking in his living room. I think he couldn't even fit it inside at first, so they had to like knock down a wall to get it through to where he wanted it to go.
Oh, I see the dragon.
His bathroom's
This thing is
ridiculous. His bathroom's
wild.
ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, his
Like, a whole
bathroom is wild.
dragon sculpture. Like that's what I'm saying. That man, he's set. Like I don't think he would cash grab like that. I mean, Film Red is doing some pretty crazy shit, but
Yeah,
yeah, his house is pretty
his
crazy.
house is nice.
His office is like the most ridiculous shit. Like I
Does
don't
he
know
have a
how-
train in his house?
Oh yeah, I think he does. Yeah. This man got a whole train in his house. I forgot
Bro,
about that.
what?
His office is ridiculous. I don't know how he does it. See where
Yo,
his
that's
desk is, bro. That shit
wild.
is crazy. But yeah,
Let
there was
me
a whole
see.
thing where it was an interview. It was him and the Detective Conan mangaka because they got the longest series. They like an interview at his house.
Oh, I see the giraffe. I see. Yeah, this dude does mad
Yeah,
stuff.
the Bruce
yeah.
Lee thing was cool. I like the Bruce Lee thing. And his bath was dope.
Oda got some fire. But with that being said, about Haikyuu, thoughts and prayers to all the Haikyuu fans out there that are anime only. Me personally, I've already seen how it ends. I just don't have the chapters in between. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care. So if I watch the movies, I watch the movies. If I read it, I read it. I gotta find time to read it anyway.
I'm gonna read it one day. I gotta read that slice of life Gundam manga that I've been recommended.
Oh, by Giants.
Yep.
So what else do we have? I've lost my train of thought, and I'm looking at this shit too. Ranking Kings is getting a season 2. I personally liked how season 1 ended. That I didn't want a season 2, but I guess it did really well. I don't know. Thoughts? Any
Wit,
thoughts? No.
Wit, just putting out bangers, banger after banger anime.
Hey,
So still gotta watch it. I'm gonna watch it though. But yeah, I saw some people complain about something in like the second to last episode or something. But other than that, I've only ever heard like I've never heard like a bad thing about it except that. So I'm gonna definitely watch it. Just I'm only watching like 4 things, and I just don't feel like watching nothing else right now mainly until I finish this one thing, and then I'll probably move on to some other stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely on my list. Definitely on the list to watch.
bro, sidebar, but ever since Wit dropped AOT, they've been dropping nothing but really good anime.
They have, yeah.
'Cause
Like I don't think they've dropped. Well, there's that one hiking or sports climbing anime that wasn't that great, but other than that,
they
they
have
haven't.
Spy Family, Ranking of Kings, Vivi, Great Pretender, Vinland Saga, and yeah,
They're technically still Vinland Saga season 2. They're just, at least most of the people that worked on it, at least they're just at Mappa.
kind of like how when like Infinity War broke up and Respawn was born, and it's just people that worked at
pretty
Infinity
much.
War.
Yeah. That's basically what it is. And the art just looks a little different, but still fire.
Then we have some movie news. Wait, hold on, I had to look this up. But in movie news, we have Sonic 3, which has Tails, Knuckles, and Sonic. I'm mad I forgot Sonic's name. But yeah,
Okay, man. Okay.
bro, look, man, it's mad late, yo.
You muted
Freaking
yourself,
shot.
but it's also okay.
Nah, I muted myself because I forgot Zero is my thing. And I was also looking something up. But I'm freaking shot, man. But nah, yeah, so it was also let me see. Yo, Spider-Man drops on December 16th, right?
Spider-Man and what?
Into the Spider-Verse 2.
That's this year?
Yeah.
Didn't it get delayed, or am I thinking that's back?
Nah,
from
it
last
got
year?
delayed, but I think it got delayed by a
It
couple
got
of
delayed
months.
from last year. Oh,
Yeah.
is that this year?
No, never mind. It comes
I
out
was gonna say
June.
that's-
It comes out
that's
June
next
2nd.
year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. it
Yo,
got
so what
delayed
other?
even
There's
further.
another movie that drops the same day as Avatar.
Oh yeah, there is. I can't remember what it's called. though.
All right, before we move forward, I'm gonna look this up because it's gonna bother me.
I do remember it was dropping near something. Yeah, you got it, man.
Movie's coming
I
out
can't remember.
on December 16th.
People were talking about that, like which you're gonna go see. I can't remember what it was even, like what franchise it was even. I don't know if it was a comic book movie. It might have been a comic book movie, but
That's
can't
what I'm
remember.
saying. Wait, what the fuck? This is gonna be freaking January. Alright, so December 16th. There is, I don't know what the hell Spider-Man Lotus is. What kind of freaking fan film is this?
Is that thing where the racist dude that was playing Spider-Man? Is that what that's from? Is that the fan film? Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, yeah. Well, you probably look that up later. That could go on a whole nother conversation.
It just looks like Shazam and Avatar dropping the same day. Hey, Shazam gonna have to get out the way. Shazam might have to go back another day or something.
I don't know Shazam. That might want to change that
Yeah,
release date.
they gonna have to move out the way for that one. That's what it says. I could be wrong. Yes, never mind. I think they did push Shazam back a couple days. Because now here it says December 21st. So I guess Shazam and Avatar are dropping the same day, but they probably realized we not gonna be Avatar. So they moved it back. It's crazy how we started this conversation talking about Sonic, and I didn't really care. I'm gonna see it. It's just it comes out 2000 or 2024.
Is it bad I still ain't see the second one yet?
Nah, because you have a lot of time, because the gap between this one and the next one is 2 years. So you
a
good.
whole 2 years.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'll be alright.
Then what else do you have? I think in more movie news, Gal Gadot will reportedly appear in multiple upcoming DC films as Wonder Woman. Still, personally, I don't care.
Before I answer that, right below it was the answer to your question. If that was, like you see, yeah, that was a thing about what comes out with Avatar.
Oh, Avatar 3 and Sonic. Bro, I'm
Yeah.
still seeing Avatar 3 before I see Sonic again.
Yeah.
Some movies gotta realize they gotta get out the way for
I'm
others.
low key interested in Avatar to see what they might do to expand, because I do want to see like the expanded world of that universe. I'm not gonna lie, even though that movie was like when the MCU first started and it's just now coming back.
And some
So
movies just gotta get out the. And I'm not even going front. If Avatar 4 comes out and whatever Marvel movie comes out the same day, I'm seeing Avatar 4. They gotta get out the way. Avatar is Avatar. Them blue people is different. I don't care about no superheroes no more. I watch the movies just because I stay in conversation and talk shit. But other than that, I care about the blue people. Let's go, blue people.
Somebody said like they really like how they had like the blue people that were like the humans in the thing. They were talking about like how like they really made these shirts and clothes for these big ass people. Like it's just actually mad funny how they had like college shirts on and shit, and then like these other motherfuckers just wearing like cloths and rags and shit. I'm like, that's a good point. All right, but yeah, Gal Gadot, he's one. Man, I could go into a whole nother side tangent of things. I'm happy for her. I hope they don't fuck up any movie she's in or her character. Good for her. Get the bag.
I don't care for that shit.
They don't know what they're doing as a whole, but I hope she get the bag, and I'll watch for her. Anything she's in.
Hey, look. Praise and blessings to all parties involved. Freaking everybody.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Quick gaming news: Marvel Midnight Suns has been delayed to 2023. I don't care.
At the game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember when that thing first came out. I thought that was like something. I was like, oh shit, they doing Midnight Suns. They actually doing it. Like, no, it's a goddamn game. So,
It's a card game. That's why I don't care.
Terrible.
That's why I don't care about it. Then what else we have? Quick, Zazie Beetz' talk to return for Joker 2. I could have swore that he smoked her, or no, he didn't smoke her, right? He left her be.
No, it was he let her be. He just walked out, according to the movie at least. So yeah, good for her. Glad she's coming back.
Then,
Hope she gets to be whatchamacallit again in the MCU when they
who, Domino?
Yeah, whenever Deadpool shows up, whenever Deadpool 3 comes out.
Then they're developing a live action Five Nights at Freddy movie.
Oh yeah, I know Marcus is hype. Yeah, I know nothing about Five Nights at Freddy.
I'm about to say, prayers for y'all. I don't know. I've never been interested in those games, so I could care less about it. I'm not gonna watch it. I know.
They're the only thing I know about that is from Gmod stuff. I'm not even the actual series.
Like I will look it up and watch some people play, but it was never a game that I'm interested in. Like I would watch, like I think Corey Kenshin played it, but that's a conversation for another day. But yeah, I wasn't really interested in it. It was just I don't know, it wasn't really my cup of tea. Then we have HBO Max Green Lantern series is still moving forward. All involved are taking their time with the series to ensure they get it right. From Finn Wittrock and Jeremy Irvine will star as I cannot read, bro. Will star as Guy Gardner and Alan Scott respectively. Guy Gardner is the cool one, right?
You know the answer to that. That nigga's not cool.
Oh man, that's a Coconut Head.
Yes, bro. That's the meme.
It's Coconut Head.
A walking meme, bro. That's the one where he was like in Young Justice, where he was pulling the thing or coating the ship in his Green Lantern power, and he kept talking, and Wonder Woman shut off the con, so they ain't gotta hear his ass talk no more. So that's Guy Gardner, bro. They're really trying to make Guy Gardner a household name, bro. That's crazy.
Guy Gardner before that. Who's the other guy y'all like?
Kyle Rayner.
Yeah,
Kyle Rayner. That man has not been seen since like the 2000s DCAU, bro.
And you know it's anything crazy. Important. I was on TikTok and somebody said it's a little messed up. He was, oh no. They were going over, because we've had this conversation before. I don't know if you were there when Giants and I were talking about it. I feel like you were when we were talking about how, all right, someone on TikTok was like, "This is Captain America," pointing at Sam Wilson, and this guy replied back, and he was like, No, cause Sam Wilson hasn't become like a household name. Like you don't like when you hear Captain America, you don't think of Sam
You
Wilson.
think of Steve Rogers first?
Yeah,
Yeah.
same thing. Like they had said when you say Miles Morales or Peter Parker, I mean I'm Peter Parker. When you say Spider-Man, you think of Peter Parker. You don't think of Miles Morales. They're not household name. You don't view them as their respective characters. So he was like, when you say Robin, you think of like 3 different Robins. When you say,
I think of 4 main Robins.
well, yeah, like
the
you
first 3 plus Damian are the ones I think about.
yeah, like you think of them. You think of for Green Lantern, you think of Hal, you think of Guy Gardner, you think of the one guy I can't mention, and someone else I can't think of right now.
I don't think I only think of Guy Gardner. Unfortunately, I actually do think of Guy Gardner, but it's
like
Hal, John, Guy, and Kyle.
You think of them.
Green Lanterns.
And he has said somebody, oh, Flash, you think of multiple Flashes.
I actually throwing out Limelight, Jessica Cruz, even though I've only ever really seen her in one thing.
Oh, see, I don't know who that is.
That's in Justice League vs. the Fatal 5.
Oh, see, that's how I know it's been a minute.
That's in the DC. It's one of the movies they put out that's like in the like the Batman DC animated series, Justice League timeline. It fits in there somewhere.
That's how I know it's been a minute.
Because it got all of them, like everyone back that they were their voice actors and shit. So it was cool. I liked it. But yeah, I like her. She's cool. I would like to see her in more stuff. Like I hope she's in that show.
What they were saying is like so you know you can think of multiple Green Lanterns. I don't even know how we got here, but long story less long, is you think of multiple Green Lanterns at the time. You don't think of the same amount of Captain Americas or Peter Parker's, Spider-Man type shit.
Yeah, I will say Miles is on the cusp of being a household name now because
I think if you say
he ain't there yet,
yeah, nah,
he's on his way to being there.
But when you say Spider-Man, think of Peter. The thing with Miles is too, and we're going off on a tangent, but the thing with Miles is too, I personally don't think Marvel knows what to do with Miles, because it seems like every time you turn around, you see something about Miles, it's like, all right, yo, like what are they doing? Like you saw the Thor Miles panel.
I'm the one that showed you that shit.
Nah, I saw that.
I was sick to my stomach, bro.
But then I saw where he had graffitied Mjolnir.
Yes, bro. I was sick to my stomach reading all of that, bro. I was like, there's no way. Kevin Feige let that one slip through, bro. You need to go back and reevaluate how he let that one go.
They do so much stuff with Miles that I think it's going to be harder for Miles to be a Peter. Like I personally don't think, this is my opinion, I think it's going to take a really, really, really long time for them to find out a way to give Miles like his own 2 feet to be like a household person. Because and even then, I think Giants has said it too. I could be off, and I don't want to misquote him, but just in conversation, we was like how Miles for a lot of people isn't like the first Spider-Man they think of. Sometimes like it goes Peter, then some people might say Spider-Gwen, some people might say the Scarlet Spider. Like there's a few others before we get to Miles.
Yeah, I probably think like Peter, Gwen, and Miles are probably the main 3 I think of in terms of Spider people, at least.
Yeah, I ain't going front. I think of what's her name, Madam Web. I kind of think of her, even though she's not a Spider-Man.
Yeah, they about to ruin that movie too. Good job, Sony.
Hey man, they're trying their best. They're trying. But
they trying to ruin the MCU timeline, but that's doing their own. Never mind. That's about to be a whole nother tangent. Never mind. Let's not go there. We're
gonna find our way back on track. So HBO Max is shutting shit down. Harley Quinn season 4 said to be a very safe bet. I highly doubt it.
But Young Justice isn't. The criminal motherfuckers. But moving
on. Then we have another One Piece film Red review. This person gave it 9 out of 10. A Song of Tears and Laughter. I'm not reading all that, so they got it.
I read a little bit. I'm surprised he made it that much of a review. I mean, he's seen it 4 times. So I was saying like
he saw it 4 times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He really thought, like, based on his first tweet, I thought, like, oh, he probably didn't really like it that much. And then when he put this review, I was like, oh, damn, he actually really did like it. He said it basically feels like every One Piece movie there is, and then the music is, like, A1 dividing. What did he say the negatives was? Sudden twist, by circulating back to more classic Oda plot. Middle act feels a bit padded. Some of the music sequence feels some of the music feels a bit redundant. I've heard the music. She what's her name? Ado. She
Mm,
got it. She's really good.
I
But
did.
I've seen the first performance she does in the movie, like as Uta, and it's really good. So yeah, I can see why people like it a lot. Why it's getting so much like hype around it on Twitter, and they keep fucking recording the movie in theaters. So I've seen some stuff from it, but it looks really good. I do want to see it in theaters. Like I'm probably gonna see it in sub, to be honest.
I'll probably see it whatever's available. I'm not really a picky choosy. I just hope that the songs, if I see it in dub, I just hope that the songs are
They'll
like
probably just play them
good.
in Japanese and
Yeah,
do
I wouldn't be
switch
mad
back
at that.
because
So
her voice is way too good for someone to try to recreate that. It just wouldn't even work.
nah,
Sometimes they do it,
they can
but
get Mariah Carey.
uh,
They can get
Fire
Ariana
compare
Grande.
anime. What is this? Why did I
No,
sound like that? But she
this
probably
nigga.
don't have no idea.
Hey,
Low
we're going
key.
on to the next thing. Yo, so Berserk is getting a TV rebroadcast, I'm assuming, because they already have the Golden Age trilogy, but this is just a memorial edition. Just adding new scenes and shit. So I'm moving on. Misfit,
Some people
Demon
said,
King.
oh, real quick. Some
What?
people said that's actually they're kind of excited for that because like they
Really?
thought it was like yeah. Some people sort of like because it actually wasn't that bad and like it's getting new music too and like how like some of this like just added animation and stuff like that. It might not be that bad. It might be kind of enjoyable. I don't know. Haven't seen it.
So you think it's gonna be it?
I don't know. Haven't seen it. Have you seen clips from the thing? This is from
Nah.
the movies, right?
I
What they're
don't know.
rebroadcasting is from the movie
I think. No, I don't
or
know.
one
I
of the
think so. It
movies.
might be.
Uh,
I'll watch
I
it
thought
though.
some of the movies look not that bad. Like at least going on posters and stuff, I've actually seen like actual like clips of it. I thought at least the drawings look nice. I don't know about the animation itself, but it looked nice.
I hope it's good.
We will see.
What else we have? Oh, Misfit Demon King Academy.
My shit.
Oh, this guy.
But old boy had to cheat on Lisa, and then they had to fire his ass from the fucking anime
Yup.
community. So
Yup.
so he's gone. I
Yup.
hope his. I
Get him
haven't
outta
heard.
here.
I've heard what Draken's new voice actor sounds like, and I honestly couldn't tell the difference. So good for Tokyo Revengers, but I don't think they've shown like an actual trailer for this yet. So
Yup. Fuck him.
so
Jack
when they do,
Neville
let's
cheat
see
on
if
the
he.
goat.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing with that one. That was a fumble if I ever seen a fumble. Then this was yeah, looking forward to that.
That never cheated on the goat. What else we got?
The Blue Beetle.
You excited for
Blue
this?
Beetle.
Blue Beetle movie 2023.
Yep, the suit looks phenomenal. I'm glad they actually kept it like literally exactly how it was, just in live action. So I'm actually pretty hyped for that. I do want to watch that. Hopefully, it doesn't get the Batgirl treatment, but let's get it.
Then we have Mortal Kombat Legends. Personally, I'm cool
Do
on
not
this.
care.
Yeah,
I don't
really
care.
Then we
No
have
disrespect.
the goat.
I'm about to skip
The
this.
goat.
You're not. We're
The
going
goat
on
right here. The
Let's
goat.
go to the PlayStations.
Goat
We're
at,
not.
Yo,
We're
at
not doing
Marvel
this.
_ update 3S.
At Marvel _ bot account.
Nah, yo, tell me this account hasn't been wrong yet. This
They're
account hasn't been
taking other
wrong.
stuff.
This
They're either
account hasn't
making
been
up.
wrong.
They're making up stuff or taking
Yo,
stuff from
with
other
40,
people.
yo, 52.5K likes. This
Because
account
people
hasn't
are
been
sheep
wrong.
and will eat up anything.
This
Bro.
account,
Come
yo,
on.
this account hasn't been wrong.
Yo,
They just
please
tweeted
use your
too.
brains.
And Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Riri Williams will have the same screen time as America Chavez and hashtag Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Yo, they
Because
be
that
on
is
one.
either so much cap or they got that from somebody
Alright,
else
so-
and did not source them. And did not
So
leave
then
a
what
source,
about
bro.
what about when they tweet? Yeah, I can't even speak. They tweeted right
Good.
here the trailer of hashtag Ant-Man and Wasp, Quantum Mania will be released in October. Huh? You think that's false?
That's either cap or they didn't put a source. So that makes
Yo,
it sound like
these-
it's theirs, bro.
All right. So what about this one? A first look at the Marvels will be shown in D23. Huh?
That's just wishful thinking because it's the only thing left that they have to promote it because they haven't really promoted it yet. All
All
they
right,
did was
so
release
what
it.
about this one? Evan Peters will return in the MCU project
That's so
in
cap.
late
Nobody has ever
2024.
talked. Nobody's talked about that at all. Not a single person. So that is just so much cap, bro. Do I think he'll be back eventually? Probably.
All right, so how about this one? Henry Cavill could play Hyperion in Loki season 2.
Dude, like what? Nobody. He's just getting fan casts as like every superhero, bro. Like it's so much cap. The same shit I put in there about Storm getting her own series on Disney Plus. Do you really think they're gonna do that just out of nowhere, bro? When they just now getting some mutants, they just used the word mutant for the first time in Ms. Marvel, bro. They are not going this all out. Like the Fantastic Four are probably gonna go in first and before the mutants get there, bro. They are not announcing a Storm Disney Plus series at D23. The
All right.
Marvels, they'll probably show that. That's not giving credit to this account. That's just because it just makes sense. Like the I guess spoiler alert for what we're about to talk about later on down the line about Bleach being acquired by Disney supposedly to stream the 1,000-Year Blood War. Like that's probably gonna get announced at D23.
Oh well, hold on. Then we can talk about that then. So
okay.
All right. So D23 is supposed to have Disney shit, Disney games, right? And Marvel games, and I guess they could announce that. All right.
Yeah, because that's part of their TV thing, so they're probably gonna announce if they're like going all in on the anime thing, I guess, because they probably are.
You know what's crazy? All right, I knew about the bidding thing because you told me about it, but I guess that wasn't knowledge to a lot of people. I'm assuming because when people saw that, oh, Disney is quote unquote rumored, which like you said, they haven't announced it yet, but they're probably gonna announce it at D23. That they have Bleach now, and I saw the timeline going crazy in my head. I'm like, so y'all didn't see this coming? Like when they talked about it like months ago? Like I'm pretty sure people have said time and time again on YouTube, Reddit, other places, etc., that hey, this is possibly going to Disney Plus. And what's the one anime that's exclusive over there?
Summertime Rendering.
Yeah, like, and how does that only drops on what, the Disney Plus outside of the world, right? And it drops in what, bulks or episodic?
Episodic. From what I understand, they won't. It's not going to be available on the Disney Plus like international, as in like us, like at least for the West, as far as I know, until the complete season is over. Because it's like a 25 episode season. Yeah, it's like a 25 episode season, and they're just now getting on the second core. So it's on, I forgot what. It's one YouTuber I follow has reactions for it. Hold on, I can tell you what episode it's on, so it probably won't be for a minute. Your boy Roshi, Summertime Rendering. Let's see. They're on episode 18. So if it's like a 24 episode season, it still won't probably be till like the year's over, or like next year whenever they put it on like Disney Plus for everybody. That's their only issue. If they would have simulcast this, I don't think anybody'd be complaining. Because like
what,
you could get
Bleach
more
or Summertime Rendering?
Well, both. That's the thing. If like, because you know why the big why nobody was really talking about it is because that James Hansen dude was the main one talking about that, and people don't like him like that, and he was right. So that's the thing. That's why nobody's talking about it. Because he was the one saying like, "Yo, Crunchyroll and Disney like it's kind of close. It's like Crunchyroll might not put up more money. They might let it go."
Crunchyroll was never getting that.
Cause they buying up everything else. They don't got enough damn money to pay for anything else.
Not even that. It's just, look,
I don't know why they wouldn't. That's like one of their OG shits. I don't know why they wouldn't try to get it back on there. It was so stupid.
There's a lot of companies out here with unlimited money, and Disney is one of them.
Yeah.
So they was never gonna win that. You know how like in the NBA they be like, all right, this team will match them. There's some teams that will just keep matching it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah,
they didn't pull a Phoenix Suns. They didn't match.
They wasn't matching it. They was not matching it.
Like it's really not even a big deal. It's just that like Disney needs to realize that like I assume they know what they're buying, like how big the franchise is, like in terms of like what they're trying to do. Because with buying this, it says like, oh, we're really trying to go in on this thing. Like, we're really trying to do this.
Going on anime.
Yeah, the anime streaming. The only thing is they need to simulcast stuff. If they do that, there's honestly no issue. You literally can get even more eyes on Bleach than it would be on Crunchyroll because like the different kind of an audience that is on Disney Plus that will see that like, oh, what the hell is this? You know, I don't know if they have the rights to like just 1,000-Year Blood War or like the entire like back catalog to where everything's gonna be on there, like the rest of Bleach.
They might just have the rights to the Blood War.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look up like the specific thing. If they got the whole back catalog, that might be even better. I'm not gonna lie. You could just have people on there watching that because Summertime Rendering is on there. That it's pretty gory. Like they be cutting up people and dying. Like from what I understand, like some really graphic stuff on there. So
But
it's not like they won't show stuff like that. And people saying like, oh, it's gonna be censored. Like they can't censor. It's already like mostly done. Like they can't do that. Like they can't really mess with the production like that. So they know what they're buying. That's what I'm saying. As long as they simulcast, it's fine.
I don't think they'll get the back catalog because let's be honest, our Disney Plus is ass compared to the rest of the world. The rest of the world has the fire Disney Plus, and we're just stuck with the scraps. For example,
True.
The rest of the world gets Family Guy, and I'm not saying I need Family Guy, but it kind of lets it be known that they already have better stuff. And then the rest of the world has anime on their Disney Plus. Granted, we have Crunchyroll and all these other places, but the fact that they have anime on there too lets it be known, hey, the rest of the world kind of eating, but we're not. So I could see them at D23 announcing that it could be everywhere, but that's like wishful thinking. I also have it in my mind that they won't do that, and they're still trying to figure out a way to put it on everything. But
I don't know. Well, it depends on like what like the technicalities are and why they can't. If they really can't do it, then why? Because I don't see any reason why they can't.
I don't either. But then it's
because the other
like,
stuff,
they...
I get is because like the other anime because they're already out. Like, but this is something like new that they have. Like Summertime Rendering is something brand new.
I was
like,
about to ask, yeah, why don't we get Summertime Rendering?
Why is that not being simulcast? Or maybe they just didn't understand and didn't see the vision, and maybe they now know because Bleach is a long runner. Imagine not being able to watch Bleach after the entirety of the 1,000-Year Blood War is finished, and have to like watch that shit on an illegal site. You know how pissed people would be. That's what I'm saying. Like I hope like going forward they can be like, yeah, we're gonna simulcast Bleach and any anime we acquire going forward or something like that would be the best.
Oh, I'm still trapping out the bandwidth for this.
Oh yeah, because I know you don't got Disney Plus. I would at least like to not have to. I mean, I will if I have to, but like, it's just gonna suck because it's gonna kill a lot of the hype. I mean, is people still gonna put the content out there to watch Bleach or like tweet out clips and stuff like that? But like, it'd just be easy to go on the app. Pull it up and
just watch. Yeah.
Plus, it would be better for the franchise, honestly, if it is simulcast on Disney Plus. You just get a different type of audience and more eyes on it. Plus, if people really want to watch it and not like go on illegal sites, they'll get Disney Plus. While it's still $7.99, they'll get it.
Well,
it could bring a totally different audience, but
you know it's not saying $7.99 because they were increasing it to $10.99.
At least for now. I mean, I knew this was coming. So.
Yeah, that's what I was say. The next topic, because I'm skipping this PlayStation Plus thing. That Disney Plus is now going to $10.99 starting December 8th. Now, all right, I was explaining this because the people at my job, when I saw this, I was like, yo.
Oh, you were saying they didn't understand?
Yeah, they didn't really get it. And I was like, and even I remember years ago, I was like, there's no way. Huh?
I said that too, like once, because this was like before they even had like any, like Mandalorian wasn't even out yet when like this shit came, like when it was $7.99. So I was like, once they get like more of their original stuff on there, it's definitely gonna go up in price.
Well, not even that. Some of these things cost to make.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that too. Like they need to
cost.
So they need to get some money in somehow. So I get it.
It was no way that thing was staying $8 for the rest of its life cycle. And what is it reported too that Disney Plus now has the highest subscriber count out of all the streaming platforms, right?
Between all the things, like, because they include like Hulu and that too, like all of the things that kind of like rotate out Disney Plus content, like, you know what I mean, like grouped together, because they're kind of grouping as one thing.
So
plus Netflix, I think, lost some stuff, but Disney is gaining more, like at a pretty rapid rate.
So Disney
is kind of losing a little bit.
This is bound to happen for Disney because everything costs so much, and then two, with them having such a high subscriber count, I don't need to keep this at $8 no more. I can increase it to whatever I want. And because Disney is such a like, I'm gonna say, a gangster at what they doing, they they literally can increase it to whatever amount because they know people will keep paying for it. Because for one, we have majority of the Marvel shows that you want to watch, so why wouldn't you want to keep paying for it? And then two, we have a lot of Star Wars stuff that y'all want to watch, so why wouldn't you keep paying for it? And three, Disney Plus to me is the nostalgia app. I don't like Disney Plus. I only ever got it because of the Marvel and the Marvel and Star Wars shows. I'm not a big like nostalgia person. Like I don't go crazy over it. So it's just like people like, yo, Disney Plus is mad fire. I'm like, is it though? It's like I always say, like Disney Plus doesn't have that hitter show. It just has nostalgic shows. It just has things that you have to watch for stuff moving forward, such as you have to watch Mandalorian if you want to keep up with the Star Wars story. You have to watch Falcon and Winter Soldier if you want to keep up with Marvel. It doesn't have like that hitter show like Orange is the New Black, Squid Games. It doesn't have stuff like that. So when I saw this, like I explained to people at work, I was like, it was gonna happen regardless. They have such a high viewer count, like or such a high like count of subscribers. I'm good. I wouldn't be surprised if by like 2024 or maybe even a little bit later, it's now $15 or $16. I think they'll stop like around there, but I don't think they'll go higher than like 15 or 16. Because then people might be like, I'm not paying for this. But I think people will pay at 15 or 16. But I could be off.
I don't know. 15 seems kind of. I mean, Netflix being 15 is kind of steep, but 10 is a reasonable price for ad free. That's not a bad. Like from 7, like from 8 to 11.
How much is Hulu ad free?
I don't know actually. I don't have Hulu. Actually, I do, but it's not. It's David's. It's not mine. I actually don't know how much that is.
All right, so Hulu ad free is $13. So what would stop
I can see
though?
it being 13. I can see Disney Plus being 13 or 14. That's fair. Like if they bump it up again in like 5 years as like the final price, I could live with that.
So
that's a fair price.
So now to get
for
Disney
how much more
Plus,
stuff they'll probably have back then by then, that's fair.
To get Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, and Hulu with no ads is $20.
That's honestly, like, not gonna lie, it's a pretty good deal. If you like into sports, especially with the ESPN Plus, that's not bad. Or you want to watch ESPN Plus like that, that's honestly not a bad deal.
No,
like
it's not.
$20.99 for all three of them ad free. If you like really on all three of them like that, yeah.
So now, when they increase this price from 8 to 11, what's it going to be now? 23?
I assume so. That's the most logical math.
Yeah.
Most logical math. So I assume, or it might stay the same. I don't think they haven't said anything about like that bundle price, right? Because if it's not going up anytime soon, that's even more of a steal.
I just think that Disney Plus got everybody in the chokehold, or Disney themselves got everybody in the chokehold, and I have taken off my Disney glasses. I now see that Disney is not really shit. And I'm just here, just watching everybody else. So, prayers to all parties involved. Good luck. But what else we got? Oh, so did you know that they had a no Apex August?
What is no Apex August?
Yeah, so they had a no Apex August, right? It was because Apex has been like really bad for the past couple of seasons, months, years, and this is the player base trying to combat that, be like, hey, y'all need to acknowledge us, right? So August comes around and everybody and their mother's on Apex. So then this report comes out that says, for the first time ever, it's been over 500,000 concurrent players on Apex on PC, right? Because the season 14 launched.
Oh, now, yeah.
To me, that doesn't sound like a no Apex August. That sounds like it's just a regular day.
Yeah, it sounds like the regular player count. I couldn't tell if it seems low or not. I don't know what the usual player count is.
That's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Then we have John Wick 4 will be the longest in the franchise, as well as they're making a John Wick prequel, which I'm actually excited for both.
Oh yeah, I did see the prequel news. That's cool.
All right, is this going to be something that we talk about or we skip over?
The Warner Brothers thing?
No.
With
Ezra? Oh yeah.
He's a demon. Lock him up. And now he needs to be locked up, honestly.
All right. Long story less long. Warner Bros. Discovery is considering 3 options for hashtag the flag. Ezra Miller gives an interview explaining their. Wait, is he they them?
Man, who cares at this point?
All right.
That may sound mean, but like what he's no, bro. Who cares? I don't even care. Oh, spoiler alert! After he reads the options, they picked the first one.
You picked the first one?
You didn't hear what the apology he did out of these 3 options? They picked the first one. He did the first one. That happened already.
So he explained it?
No, he said I'm sorry. He basically said I'm sorry. I'm gonna get help. That's it. That's more.
All right, so I'm gonna read these 3 options, and then
alert, he picked the first. They picked the first one.
Wait,
they chose the first one.
So then, 2
you
was
can find it. You could probably find the clip.
He plays no part in the film promotion, and the roles get recast. And then 3, the film gets completely scrapped. This Flash movie better be fire, bro.
It's not. There's no way. There's literally no way that it's this fire to like
that they let all this shit go.
Yes, bro. Even if there's good stuff, I wouldn't even watch the movie for him. Like he didn't put out a clip, but that's recently. That was on the 15th. But yeah, like I feel bad for like the other people involved, like that just was getting, especially like the girl who's Supergirl. Is the main thing I want to see, and I forgot who else was in that movie. You realize it's gonna be worse? He's playing 3 different Flashes, and I'm pissed. Like, come on.
This nigga's a freaking demon, bro. Ezra Miller wrote, "I want to apologize to everyone that have alarmed and upset with my past behavior. I'm committed to doing the necessary work to get back to a healthy, safe, and productive stage in my life."
The first option. So they picked the first option.
Yeah,
that's the easiest route, bro. Like,
that is wild. This shit.
Jesus.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. Anyway, Dragon Ball hit Fortnite. It's been pretty cool. Kamehameha is busted. Flying Nimbus lets you fly around all day.
Saw a beam struggle between Goku and fucking Rick. I was like,
no, I didn't even know you could have beam struggles yet. I haven't had one. I just been shooting them all day.
Yeah, you can. You can have actual beam struggles. Like, I was like, bro, how did Fortnite do this first? Like, how did
Fortnite been holding it down with the collabs?
They really have, bro.
I'm enjoying them shits. What else
only matter of time until One Piece get in there, bro. Like at this point, if they got Dragon Ball.
So Titans and Doom Patrol are expected to be canceled for the HBO Max thing, as well as Batman.
I saw Titans coming. Doom Patrol, I'm kind of surprised. Like, I heard Doom Patrol is pretty good.
And we got Batman 2 is reportedly not greenlit yet, which I don't think makes sense.
I'm not worried about that, but it doesn't make sense because they're moving forward with the spin-off shows, but not the movie. So I think it's fine. They said Matt Reeves is writing the script, but like it just hasn't been like, it's not an official thing on the books yet to happen. But from what I heard, is like it's gonna happen, but it's not official. It's gonna happen. So I'm not worried about it. But like with Warner Brothers, you can never be too careful. Even though this is one of like their most successful things in recent memory, like the newer stuff that they're doing, and it's not connected to anything else. The slate is clean. Like they can just do whatever.
Yeah, they can do whatever.
So I would hope they don't blow this because that's very hard to blow. Like pause. It's like very, very hard to mess that up. So let's hope not. Let's hope they not mess it up.
And we have what else? Oh, The Joker, budget of 150 mil. The film has multiple music sequences and is described as more like A Star Is Born than In the Heights.
I told you they're doing a musical, bro. I told you.
Man, just give me the good news.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know what's going on, but I told you.
All right, so
yeah, we already talked about Bleach.
That we have
acquired by Disney.
Yeah, you excited for Hogwarts Legacy? You excited for this? I'm kind of excited.
I am, yeah.
I'm about to be a crip,
if you talk about playing it, you're just gonna get canceled by Harry Potter fans for supporting.
No, I'm playing this shit, and I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, I agree. I'm playing the fuck out of this. If it's actually really good, I'm playing the fuck out of this.
I'm playing this. This is about to be fire,
I'm waiting for like 3 years when that game got leaked by accident. So like I've kind of been waiting for this. That leaked gameplay from like 2 or 3 years ago.
So how you feel about what Mark Ruffalo said about Star Wars?
Man, I was gonna watch She-Hulk like the other day, and then I saw that tweet by Mark. I was like, "All right, Mark, you're getting pushed on the back burner until Sunday."
Hey, bro, I'm
Just
not
because of
gonna
that.
lie. I actually do like She-Hulk. Yo, man, am I going crazy? Am I starting to like stuff?
I said like, "Yo, She-Hulk actually looks kind of good," and he was like, nah, man." And then I've seen
Yo,
people kind of,
am I going
other than that
crazy?
one clip of like, her talking to Bruce, like I've heard pretty good things about it.
Bro, I be such a contrarian to a lot of things, but I really like She-Hulk.
I said like I was like, "Yo, this actually it looks kind of good." Like the fourth wall breaking stuff actually looks kind of funny from what I've seen from the trailers, and like I heard like the first episode is okay, but then like the next for people who've seen like I think like first 4 episodes who got to review the show, like early access, they said like from the like at the first step it just gets better from the first episode on. Like they said like the first episode is probably the weakest one
Oh, for
out of the
real?
four. Yeah, out of the
Oh, so
four
I'm
they
kind of
seen, like,
excited.
and they said every episode has like a post credit scene
Oh, so I'm
of
kind of
ones they
excited for
seen.
this.
Because that's the main thing I saw. Like the first episode is all right, and I heard someone say like they didn't really like it at all in the first episode, and then like the second episode, like literally they went from not liking it to questioning is this their favorite Marvel show, like by the fourth episode. So I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah, because the first episode, like, I mean, all right, for those of y'all who don't know, I be a contrarian to a lot of things. Like, I don't like a lot of things that are popular. But when this dropped, this has been literally the talk of the town. And on top of that, too, I'm not a big fan of when they promote shit like crazy. And I'm not gonna lie, out of all the Marvel TV shows, this feels like the one they promoted the most. Loki didn't have that much promotion. They kind of let people know it was coming. Hawkeye, they kind of just let people know it was coming. Miss Marvel, I mean, we had the Welcome to New Jersey sign. She was on it.
Mhm.
But with all the Marvel shows, they didn't get the same amount of promotion as this one has gotten. If anything, this one has gotten the whole budget and some for promotion. Either one, they have a feeling that this shit isn't going to work, or two, they trying to let people know that this one's actually really good. And this is one of those cases where it's not bad. Like, yeah, I actually do enjoy that. And what you're saying, I hope it does get better as it goes on.
Yeah, but back to what
Oh,
Mark
Mark Ruffalo
said.
says.
This is not even biased, just a hard disagree.
But
I get what I get. I think I get what he's saying by like each Marvel show feels like its own specific thing. It's in the same world, but yes, it does feel like their own specific things. The point of Star Wars is like
I didn't agree with him at
it's.
all.
I mean, I don't agree with him at all, but I'm just trying to be like the nicest way possible to saying this. I get what I think I get what he's trying to say. I don't agree at all, but like Star Wars, they each feel like each individual movie feels different, or at least each era feels different. Even the sequels feel, even though they're kind of just like offshoots of the originals, but even they feel different than the originals and the prequels did. The prequels are the most different of all of them, like in terms of tone, and even just like visually, it just looks different. And even the shows feel different from each other too, even though they have connections with each other and the overall arcing story of like the entire timeline from the beginning to the end. Like it says you just feel the same. What do you say? You get the same version of Star Wars each time. Well, that's the point.
Yeah.
Star Wars is a specific thing. It's in the same world. We're now in the MCU. Yes, it's in the same world, but each individual story, like between the movies, so much can happen in like them one movies that like could change the whole outcome of the story. Star Wars, you're kind of bouncing around, but like that's just a hard disagree. I don't even think he's seen. There's no way he's seen like anything outside of the originals and maybe the prequels. I don't think he's really seen anything else to like fully understand what he's talking about. So again, it's his opinion, but like that's a hard disagree. I don't know who asked him that question or who like how he got there, but like I think he should reevaluate that. But I could really slander him and be like, man, like y'all got some misses too, but like no, I'm not gonna go there. That's just a hard disagree, and I don't think he fully understands what he's talking about. So
there's one dude
that's
at
my
work.
take on it.
He been telling me for the past like 6 months how he don't like Mark Ruffalo at all. He want Odu back.
Oh, Edward Norton.
Yeah.
Well, Edward Norton fumbled the bag. That's his dumbass fault for not wanting to be in the MCU and get that check. So I like Marcus Holt. He's good, but still the hardest line he ever dropped in Avengers 1, bro. That shit is still hard.
I'm always mad.
No, not that. Where he was talking about like, what was it? They was talking about how he got low and he put a bullet in his mouth and the Hulk spit it out. So, yeah, that's just still a bar. That whole scene when they was arguing in the lab, like with the scepter.
I don't remember that.
I remember that. That's like one of his, because that was the first time he was Hulk. So I remember that. I seen the video when they first brought him out. Robert Downey Jr. first brought him out. There was like Mark Ruffalo. It was like, who the fuck is that? Nah, he was a pretty known actor before that, but like he's more known now.
Then Universal will lose the right of Hulk. To be honest, I don't really care.
Stop following that goddamn account. Although that might be true. Stop following this.
Yo, that shit is
account.
true, bro. That might
be true, but like that doesn't really mean anything because Universal. If She-Hulk wouldn't even have been made if Universal and Disney couldn't get along in the first place. So.
Well, they could lose the rights, but it don't matter. We're going back to anime. We already discussed the Haikyuu thing. Luffy's voice actress Mayumi Tanaka says that she will keep playing Luffy until that shit is over, and then she's done voice acting, right?
Yeah.
So, and then people on TikTok were saying, well, and then they put like a tombstone, said rest in peace, and blah 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 blah.
What the hell, assholes?
Yeah.
Not dead.
Yeah, I didn't really like this.
Such a dickhead. That's why I don't be on TikTok like that.
I be on, bro. Follow me on TikTok. That guy C4Z.
I keep getting notifications like your contacts on TikTok, and like then it signed me out, and I don't know if I got my password saved. So like I'm just like, I'll log in one day.
Hey man, I'm booming on TikTok. No, I'm not. But yeah, that happened. Actually, I got 4 comments on here.
Oh dang.
What did these comments say? It's all about the Dragon Ball movie.
Oh, you posted a thing on there about the Dragon Ball movie?
Yeah, you know how to review it. I also did which Vegeta would I be? And I got Vegeta with the drip, wearing the yellow pants, pink shirt, and green sneakers, out here stealing Yamcha's bitch.
My gosh.
That's the GOAT drip. He was drowning on Yamcha. Yamcha couldn't keep up. Yamcha was out here freaking playing baseball. Nah, nigga. Bulma want a big strong man, and that's not him. So, anyway, we talked about the Mob Psycho thing. Moving on, we have this. What is this? They expect Punisher to show up in Daredevil Born Again.
That's an actual scoop. So that is true.
Man, we not get that fake news out of here.
You get the fake. This is the actual.
That's fake. That's fake.
I'm gonna drop. All right, when Punisher shows up in Daredevil,
can we get toast? No one follows him.
Can I pin
he
this?
has 8,000 followers. This is fake.
Can I pin this?
This is
Can
fake.
you pin this?
Nah, we're not pinning anything. This
I
is
can't
fake.
pin this.
Fake news.
I'm gonna ask Giants to pin this.
Fake news. Fake news.
Nah, yo.
Nah, it's fake. So hey, so then we got Studio Trigger, Goat Studio right here, coming to Netflix is the Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I don't really care because I don't really like Cyberpunk like that. I've tried to like it, can't really get into it. Not my cup of tea. Then we have. Well, wait, you want to speak on this? My fault.
Hold on, I'm trying to.
You're trying to add Giants?
Yes, and now my thing broke.
This thing.
What the hell?
Anyway, we're going back to this. How you feel about the Cyberpunk thing? Thoughts, opinions?
Oh, the Cyberpunk thing?
Cyberpunk anime by Trigger?
I mean, it's I never played the game, so I mean it's Trigger, so I'm gonna watch what they do. I saw the opening. The opening was cool. But yeah, I mean it's Trigger. I'm gonna watch it. Made like Gurren Lagann is technically Gainax, but that's basically Trigger before Trigger. It's like how Infinity Ward and Respawn and all that. So basically them. So they make hits. So Kill the Kill, Gurren Lagann, whatchamacallit?
They did the shit in Star Wars Visions.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, so I'm excited for them to come back with
Star Wars Visions getting a volume 2.
Star Wars Visions, yeah, and they're opening up to way more studios and probably be way more episodes.
So you think the same studio that worked on Castlevania season 4 will get a chance?
Well, multiple studios worked on that, I think. Like at least individuals like help out with animation and stuff, but
as long as they're in there, I don't care. But yeah. Season 2 or volume 2 is expanding. Then we have the Konosuba Explosion of This Wonderful World will be released on August 26th.
That's a girl getting her spin off.
Was the trailer? Yeah, the trailer. Megami.
That's barely a trailer, but yeah.
I'm kind of excited. Megami is the reason why I play Black Mage and Final Fantasy. So yeah, BLM, Black Lives Matter. Well, actually, Black Mage matters. Anyway,
that's fucking guy about to get canceled.
Nah, bro. I was actually, This is a real quick story. So I was out today for this one boy's birthday. His name is Gabe, but we call him Drip Daddy Dollars because he's always dripping when he steps outside. And
I will never call another man that name ever.
Drip Daddy Dollars. Well, what's Drake's? Wait, hold on. What's Drake's handle on Instagram? Champagne Poppy.
I'm not calling that nigga that either. That's Aubrey. That is Aubrey. That's Mr. Graham. That is.
His name on there, Champagne Poppy.
Oh no, that's Mr. Graham.
His name is Champagne Poppy, yeah.
No, that is Mr. Aubrey Graham, bro. That is not what you just said.
We was out and these people, they was like, we saw about Final Fantasy, and they said, hey, what class do you play? And I said, BLM, Black Mage. And they was like, really? I was like, yeah, I chose it because of Megumin. But if I'm gonna be honest, when I saw the acronym for it, I said BLM, and I was like, what is that saying for? And my friend, Pulley was like, Black Lives Matter. And I was like, Black Mage.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, So, discussing films. Is this a credible source?
Dickhead. Like, this is a credible source.
Well, Gotham Knights is officially gold. No one's buying this game. So, yeah, YT, if I see you playing this game, I'm going to come on here and slander you.
I bought Spider-Man today, so that'll be the next game I play. So I finished this ME3 playthrough. I'm modding the hell out that game. I'm getting I saw already like 3 suit mods I'm gonna do.
Just get the 100% gameplay one.
Nah, bro, I gotta play it from the start.
Just get the 100% and then just do New Game Plus.
Why would I do that? I guess it's harder. Like,
nah, it's gonna be like the same difficulty. It's just you'll have everything unlocked.
Maybe I'll see. I might do it. Well, what do you get in New Game Plus? Side note. But what is the?
Nothing really. Just New Game Plus. Doing all the stuff again. I guess it gets a little bit harder, but I'm pretty sure it's not like OD hard.
Well, I haven't played like a modern Spider-Man game, so I kind of want to.
Oh, just go in fresh.
Yeah.
All right.
Think about it. Is there any do I get achievements for playing New Game Plus?
I don't
know. I might.
I've only downloaded the 100% file, so I don't have to do all the stuff I've already did. And to be honest, I just want to swing around the city.
I'll see. Maybe. Yeah, I need to see I'm gonna look up what New Game Plus actually offers in terms of being different. But I'll see.
Then we have One Punch Man Season 3. I believe I mentioned this earlier, but if I didn't, One Punch Man Season 3. There are no plans for Young Justice Season 5. I don't want to talk about this because this is gonna hurt my soul. So we'll just move right past it. Just know there's no plans for Young Justice Season 5, which already had a struggle to get its last 2 seasons. But it all down. It does kind of suck though. Fuck HBO Max. And speaking of more HBO Max, these shows leaving HBO Max this week. Aquaman, King of Atlantis. They're pouring out. Close enough. Pouring out. Dodo, don't really care. Elliot from Earth, yeah, I don't care. Esme and Roy, yeah, I'm good. The Fungies, the Fungies, right? The Fungies, the Fungies.
No idea.
No idea. Gonna leave it. Now this does hurt my soul. Infinity Train. It hurts my soul because the same thing with Young Justice Season 5 or Young Justice in general. It took them a minute to get Infinity Train to get going again because Cartoon Network canceled it because they viewed Infinity Train being a little bit too mature for their audience, knowing good and gosh darn well that they had a lot of mature shows on there already. But because Infinity Train kept it real and talked about kids' problems, yeah, they said, nah, you gotta go. So it does suck that it's leaving HBO Max this week. Little Ellen, Mau Mau, Messi going to Hokkaido, Mai's Magic Playground, Mighty Magic Swords, which I don't like at all. Odo, and this is kind of sad too. OKKO. It's sad because I follow a lot of the OKKO animators on Twitter, and they're all like a little upset seeing OKKO get kicked off of HBO Max. A lot of them were excited as well because like OKKO looked like a passion or a labor of love. Every episode looked like it wanted to pay homage to a video game, an old show, past anything. Like it just looked like this was just something they really liked and really loved. So it does suck to go. So fuck HBO Max. Definitely
Yep.
is.
Burn it all down.
YT, this is all you. Mappa CEO, Manabu Asuka.
Yep.
I
think.
never knew about this. What is the Fuji? So
Fujimoto.
yeah, so what is this? Who wants to make?
They just want to animate all of his manga that he's written so far. I've heard about Fire Punch.
So what has he worked on?
Chainsaw. Well, I can go on Manga See and look at. Well, actually, they don't have everything. From what I know, he's done Chainsaw Man, Fire Punch, Goodbye Eri, which is Goodbye Eri is the one shot that came out, and there's another one shot that came out after that. I forgot what it's called. I actually do want to read it. Hold on. Todd Ski. Excuse me while I look up this man's name and see what he's done, because I think I know 4 things he's done, but I don't know what else he's done. One shots. Oh damn, this man's done a lot. Some of these are unpublished. So
he has Fire Punch, Chainsaw Man, which is Goodbye Eri.
Look Back. Oh, that's the other one. Look Back. Oh no. Look Back is before Look Back, Goodbye to Eri, and Just Listen to the Song. That's the one. That's the newest one that came out. Oh, all these are on Jump Plus, so you can just read them on there for free. So that app is kind of nice, not gonna lie.
I've never used it.
It is actually nice. I don't have to fucking scroll to read a full page, you know what I mean, before clicking to the next page. It's just all there and very nice quality. So stuff like that, stuff that you can read on Jump Plus, as an official source. If you don't wait for the fan scanlations on Twitter,
yeah,
then that's very, very nice. I read the last few chapters of Chainsaw Man on there. It's actually really nice.
What else
I read Goodbye Eri. Goodbye Eri was pretty good. It's basically a whole the whole story is shot from a home video. So the panels are just, some of the panels be almost the exact same, but slightly different to account for the motions moving in they're moving it through the camera as the person's recording. So I would say his paneling is very nice. That's looking at it, the way he does panels is really good. I like that. But yeah, so he has a lot of stuff. So serialized stuff. The only serialized show stuff like that is Fire Punch and Chainsaw Man that he's done. He's done a lot of one shots. So Goodbye Eri getting animated, I would like to see that. Fire Punch. People say Fire Punch is good. Gets kind of weird at the end. Little weird ending, but other than that, people say it's pretty good.
I can see that. The only person I know that really talked about it was AJ, and we already know how.
Yeah, he hates any popular shonen and always likes the most obscure shit ever.
So he's talked about Fire
He'd
Punch.
be right about some obscure shit, but just.
I ain't really
I know
checking
that man
out.
don't read. I know that man don't read week to week stuff popular stuff, and then be like, man, it's ass. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Hey, that's somebody's cousin. Tip.
Yeah.
Stop. Anyway, so last 2 bit of news is Overlord is getting a movie. I'm excited for this. And what's Ranga Crimson anime? What's that?
Oh, Ragnar Crimson.
Ragnar.
Yeah, I've read the first. I'll tell you right now. I think the first 2 volumes of Ragnar Crimson, and it's pretty good. It's my shit. Main character, big ass sword. It's pretty good. It's kind of a revenge story. Is it a revenge? I guess I call it a revenge story. I'm on chapter 9 right now, but these chapters are damn near 40 pages a chapter, so they're kind of long. It's only got 50. It's ongoing. It has 56 chapters right now. They're thick. I seen what a volume looks like. It looks as thick as the Berserk volume.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some thick boys, but it's pretty good. I didn't think his hair would be white. Or his suit would be white. I don't know why. But yeah, looks good. I'm definitely going to watch that. I hope they do some of the fights really well. There's been quite a bit of fights so far.
Yeah.
It's he gets power from his future self, but not fully, and he has to go through his current life to kill all these fucking all these dragons. It's a whole world about dragon hunters and shit like that, and he's he starts out as like one of the weakest ones, and then he eventually in the future becomes like the most OP motherfucker there is. Like even though like there's like a certain like set of dragon like hierarchy dragons that like are even scared of him, that he could just fuck them up whenever he wants. And then he like I think giants would like this. I'm pretty sure. I'm not even sure if I can say that term on this and I'll get canceled. But the type of characters giants likes from like Fate and shit like that. I think that that character is up his alley. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
One of them.
So I'll check this out. Drops in 2023. Wonder what time. Early, late. I don't know. Regardless,
yeah. The art is really good. I like the art. So I'm definitely, whenever I'm done with some other manga, I'm definitely going to pick that back up eventually.
There's a lot of things dropping in 2023. So, but
yeah.
So is there anything else on this news list? I haven't seen anything on Twitter. It doesn't really seem like anything drop. All I know is that Moon Knight is trending. Why is this trending?
I think because there's a scene in the comics where like She-Hulk walks in a room. It's like all the heroes. It's like Sam Wilson, Captain America, Moon Knight, other characters, and they're like, she walks in and she's like, oh, is that Moon Knight? Then like Moon Knight says, oh fuck, it's a lower. Then so that's kind of funny. It's people want to see that scene like reenacted, I guess.
Then we got Broly trending.
Probably people talking about the new movie and comparing it to this Dragon Ball Super Broly.
No, it's not really a lot of things on the news docket. I believe we hit all the points. So YT, Reginald.
Yeah.
Closing thoughts, closing statements for episode. What is this? 3?
3.
Yeah, go.
Oh, we're doing. Oh, that was fast. Yeah, I got nothing. I got no closing thoughts, to be completely honest with you. I hope you all have a great time. Thanks for checking us out. Do you want me to put our socials in it anywhere, or I don't know?
I got it.
I don't know. I'm going with this, man. I'm rambling.
I got it in the thing.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Follow me. I want some followers. Por favor. Thank you. Love you all. Be safe. Don't catch monkeypox. Don't catch COVID. And be safe. Peace and love.
Our closing thoughts is gonna try to have the video version up for all these episodes pretty soon. I gotta find gameplay to put in the background or this other shit. But well as I'm getting distracted by this Yusuke Urameshi clip as well, so let me like it and get off of Twitter. But with that being said,
that thing I retweeted about the movie?
I don't know. I just know it's some.
So it's from that movie. I heard the movie was bad, but oh yeah, it's from the movie.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'll watch that shit just for the animation, bro. That shit's clean.
I was getting distracted that whole time. I was like, damn, this shit is kind of nice.
It was just constant flow. There was like no breaks. I was like, damn, it was doing that back in the day. Hold up, I might have to watch that movie.
Hey,
no
man,
idea what it's.
One of the days we're gonna have a conversation about how the '90s is kind of different with this anime, why they slacking. But that's a conversation for another day.
Everything out. Let me stop.
What?
So because they rushing too much stuff. Too much stuff going on.
Funimation has the same 5 voice actors, but there's like 30 different voice actors in '90s anime.
Where?
So, but yeah, closing thoughts. Video shit for this coming soon. So we're gonna look out for that. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna find a place to put it, and as well as that's it. That's the end of the episode. So see y'all later. Have a good one. And we're out. And this has been an episode of the City on the Couch podcast, episode 3. I'll name this later. Deuces, peace, and 1.